deal. Remind me what the name of that spot is in the chat, and I'll mention it when we get back from the break. All right, when we get back from the break, chat, couple little NFL stories I want to mention. The great Roddy White calls it a career. We'll talk about that up next on The Doug Stewart Show. Yes, sir. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing? Yes, sir. Let's go. The world's heavyweight champion of sports and guy talk radio, the Doug Stewart Show. And let that ride out, Waterhead. It's one of the greatest songs ever produced, man. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Couple little NFL notes, man. Before I do that, though, let me remind you once again at 1 p.m. Eastern Time today on WSME, right here, live, not recorded, not Memorex, live. My man Vern with the number one Chief Rocker Vern from Jersey Show at 1 o'clock, and he's followed by the Jeff Fox Show at 3 p.m. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the Underground Railroad Show with That Ninja, all live today on WSME. All right? Baby, what's your phone number? Girl, I have to ask 'cause you're so fine. 777-9311. And no, I'm moving fast, but I need waste time. 793-11. I'm sorry, man. I just love that song so much, man. The NFL announced Thursday night the 22 prospects and 13 colleges confirmed for the first round of the NFL draft. I meant to get to this story last week. The story's a little bit old, but I thought I would mention it anyway. Draft coming up once again April 27th. No college will have more prospects attending than LSU, with running back Leonard Fournette, safety Jamal Adams, and cornerback Tre'Davious White. Coach Ed Orgeron will also be with the Tigers as well. Brian Kelly will be among 3 quarterbacks on hand. North Carolina's Mitchell Trubisky will be there with Coach Larry Fedora, and Clemson coach Dabo Swinney will be with Deshaun Watson. Chris Peterson is accompanying wide receiver John Ross, who turned in the fastest time ever at the NFL Combine with 4.22 seconds. Man, that nigga was running. At the 40-yard dash, and cornerback Kevin King. A year ago, Ohio State coach Urban Meyer had 5 Buckeyes in the green room on the first night of the NFL draft. This year, Meyer will have only a pair of cornerbacks in Marshawn Lattimore and Garyon Conley. That's right. So those are the guys that are going to be in the draft room for the NFL draft next week Thursday. Not this Thursday, right? No, not this Thursday. Next week Thursday. Is it Thursday or Friday? I think it might be Thursday. What day is the 27th? And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Let me confirm this. They start the draft on Thursday night, I believe. Let me confirm that. Yes, Thursday night, April 27th. So those are the guys that are going to be in the draft room for the NFL draft this year. I don't know about y'all, man, but I love the NFL draft. There's a lot of drama with that shit. I love the draft. So I'm flipping through, this was a couple of days ago, I'm flipping through the radio, man, and I get to this sports station the other night, a couple of days ago once again, and the host is railing on and on about how he hates the NFL draft and how it's boring and how it's bad, this, that, and the other. Now, maybe when you get into, like, the last day, it's kind of boring, but I love the NFL draft. I mean, there's drama. You see guys that if you've been watching in college for the last couple of years, maybe even in high school, and you're watching where these guys that you depended on for your program and which team, which uniform they're going to be wearing. You know, a guy that you thought was going to go higher slips a little bit later in the draft. A guy that you thought was going to go late goes higher. It's fun. If you're a football fan, I think that you probably are in agreement with me. The NFL draft, man, is good drama, especially the first night with the first round. Maybe the top 2, maybe the top 3, as long as you know the names and there's not too many guys that you've never heard of from little small colleges or whatever. If it's guys that you've heard of, man, the NFL draft is good drama. I love it. And lastly, man, speaking of the Low Country, man, one of the Low Country's finest, Roddy White, the Atlanta Falcons' all-time leading receiver, announced his retirement this past Friday officially. Yeah, officially. Since I had so many people asking me if I was coming back and if I wanted to play, so no, I'm officially done. White told the media, I'm totally committed to the second phase of my life. White, who is 35 years of age, said the next chapter includes spending time with his children and serving as a volunteer coach at Johns Creek High School in the Atlanta suburbs. White will coach wide receivers and tight ends at the school. The 2005 first-round draft pick from UAB finishes 11-year NFL career with 10,863 receiving yards and 63 touchdowns and 808 receptions. Go ahead, Roddy. Go ahead, Roddy White, with your bad self. The four-time Pro Bowler had 6 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons between 2007 and 2012. He told the media the only time he wanted to play for, after being released by the Falcons, the only team he wanted to play for was the New England Patriots. Damn, Roddy. I like you up until that comment. I'm a Patriot hater if you're new to the show and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. There was contact between the two sides, the Patriots and Roddy White, but the Patriots never extended an offer. Here's a quote in talking about that. He says, "I wanted to go down there and play for Coach Belichick," White said. "I think it was 2012. We practiced against him for like a whole week. I learned a lot just practicing against those guys, how they conducted their business every day and how they just got ready for practice, just evaluating their coaching staff and how they handle plays and how Tom Brady went out there and went through things." But he was cheating, Roddy. So many people want to get there with New England, not just me, but people around the league because they've got something special going on there. Yeah. About to throw up in this bitch. Roddy said that he had an offer to sign with the Tennessee Titans before the 2016 season, but decided not to pursue the opportunity. You remember Terry Robisky was his position coach in Atlanta for many, many years, and he was at Tennessee. He said, "It would mean a lot to me, but it would mean more to my family to have my jersey retired as a Falcon for life." White said, "I would greatly appreciate that, but it doesn't happen. But if it doesn't happen, I wouldn't be mad or upset. I put in my time. I did exactly what I could do and what was asked of me. And you know what? I had fun at the end of the day. That's all you can ask for." Outside of the New England Patriots comments, man, well done, Roddy White. Wow. Oh, clearly he's going to go in the Falcons Ring of Fame or whatever they call it. Clearly. The thing I remember about Roddy, man, is, and especially Atlanta people, Roddy struggled his first, 1-2 years. They took this guy in the first round, and when they took him in the first round, I remember everybody like, who? Roddy White, the University of Alabama, Birmingham. And that man was a phenomenal athlete. People that don't know, Roddy was like an all-state wrestler in high school. He came from my home state. Him and Chucktown Frank went to the same high school, James Island High School. I think him and Chucktown Frank are cousins or something like that. Get Roddy on the show, man. Shit. You won't return my damn calls. Can't get that man to return my calls. Get your cousin on the show, man. I'd love to congratulate him for a job well done. But when he got to Atlanta, big time disappointment like the first 2 years. And the thing that really changed Roddy and his fortunes in the NFL forever is a great move by the Falcons in signing Joe Horn, former New Orleans Saints wide receiver. They signed Joe Horn, and Joe Horn, despite the whole Sharpie thing or the telephone, he did the telephone thing and that whole thing. Besides that, Joe Horn was the consummate professional. And it's been talked about a lot, man. Joe Horn taught this man how to be a pro, and the rest is history. Dominant player. Great career, Roddy. Congratulations. Thanks for calling the Doug Stewart Show. What's your name? Where you calling from? What you want to talk about?
It's Roddy White. What's going on there, Doug?
Who is this?
This is a bone shakalaka and a king shaka.
Hey, Vern, that was a pretty good Geechee Roddy White, but it wasn't good enough. I could still hear a little bit of Passaic in the background. Or Patterson,
funny,
or wherever the hell you from, Vern, from Jersey. What up, Vern? How you doing?
Boy lying, man. Why he lying? He know the first team